Big takeaway.
Well, the big takeaway is this, that when students take a rigorous course load in high school, they do better in high school, they do better on the SAT, and they are more prepared for college. And as a nation, we have to be very focused on having more students who enter college being better prepared to do the rigor of college coursework.
At an early age, children are taught that hard work will lead to success no matter the circumstance. As those kids grow up, they realize that this is not always the case.
Meet Ellen, a high school senior in the International Baccalaureate program. She is a candidate for valedictorian, captain of the soccer team, and a member of the National Honor Society. With all her hard work, it should be easy to get into a good college, right? But unfortunately, this may not be the case.
Ellen is perfectly qualified to get into any Ivy League college of her choice. But at the end of the day, her greatest obstacle is money. This is the one thing that can crush Ellen's hopes and dreams forever.
Well, for college, I really want to go to Harvard, and I want to be the first one in my family to be able to actually go to college. So none of my family has ever been able to afford it before. College is really expensive, especially when I'm going out of state to such a prestigious school, and it's already really hard on my family. I have 3 younger siblings that it's already really hard to provide for, and paying for college would just be way too much for my family to handle. And really, it's either college for me or life at home for my siblings.
Over the years, college costs have risen at an alarming rate. And while inflation is generally the natural increase in the cost of living over time, the inflation of college costs have been anything but that. Since 1985, the overall consumer price index has risen 115%, while the college education inflation rate has risen nearly 500%. In essence, college tuition has risen over 2.5 times that of the inflation rate. The point is, even after all their hard work and dedication, Ellen, and students just like her, cannot go to a prestigious college due to a lack of money.
I don't want to commit myself to loans, because if you take out one loan, then you're paying it back for the rest of your life. And I already have enough economic strain as it is, and I really just don't want to have more when I'm growing up. I want to be able to provide for a family of my own that has been successful and is economically stable, so my children aren't put in the same position that I'm in.
Many lower and middle income students apply for financial aid and scholarships to assist them in paying off tuition and fees. But grants usually range from only $100 to $4,000, and scholarships awarded can vary based on grades, extracurriculars, and community service. Therefore, many students have no other option than to apply for loans, which have been particularly easy to obtain since the early 90s and the introduction of government-backed student loans. Today, the average undergraduate student loan debt is nearing $20,000, and as long as thousands of dollars of aid continue to come into colleges, tuition rates will continue to increase in order for those colleges and universities to pay for their own increasing expenses.
Unfortunately, if I can't go to Harvard because of my financial situation, I'll have to resort to going to a community college, which I think that I deserve to go to a prestigious university because of how hard that I've worked throughout high school. I am afraid that all the work that I've done won't be enough.